Hey everybody, what's going on, y'all? We sorry that we missed you last week, but hey, we're back this week with something new. We just want to welcome you to the PPP show. You got your boy Dontae, President Dontae, that is, and
Popcorns and pajamas. You know I'm here for it.
and so you know what we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're going to go live soon. We want to go ahead and put that out there. We can't give you an exact date. We'll let you know when we do, so we can make sure we can engage you guys here on YouTube as well. What I wanted to show Popcorn a little bit about was, it was a conversation that Charlemagne the fraud. I don't believe in calling him Charlemagne the God.
I don't either. I call him Charlemagne. I don't either.
Charlemagne, or what's his real name?
I don't know.
It's real. I can't think of his real name, but anyway, I call him Charlemagne the fraud. I don't call him Charlemagne the God. But anyway, he was on The View, and they.
Oh, that's a perfect show for him.
Yeah, but they was questioning him about some things about the 2024 election. And I just want to see your thoughts on it, because I caught a clip of it, but I want to kind of get the fullness of it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go to the video real quick. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. I'm going to add it. Here we go.
Convinced we're living in a time with more stupid people than ever. And
I might be one of them, but I still feel that way.
But what has convinced you of that other than Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Just because I feel like, nobody cares about facts anymore. Nobody cares about actual data. Everything is about opinions and narratives and your feelings. And you have really smart people, actually intelligent people that have doctor in their name and PhD. And even they're all about opinions and, narratives and their feelings as opposed to what the actual, facts are.
Yeah. Data shows. Well, since this book is all about having real conversations, let's get to it. Mm-hmm. Let's get real. Now, you have a massive platform reaching millions of listeners, and you and I have talked about this before. You endorsed Joe Biden back in 2020, but this time around, you say you're not going to endorse anybody. Charlemagne, now is not the time, in my opinion, to sit this one out.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I never said I was sitting it out.
What you going to do?
I'm definitely voting in November, but what I like to focus on is issues, not individuals. But
why not endorse?
Huh?
Why not endorse Biden?
Because if I'm sitting here telling my listeners that, you have somebody out there who is a threat to democracy, you have somebody out there who said they want to, suspend the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. You saw this person, try to lead an attempted coup of this country. And I'm telling people that this guy is a threat to democracy. Have you ever read Project 25? There's only 2 candidates out there. So if I'm saying that about this individual, the choice is clear, right? And I've seen y'all do this on The View before. I saw y'all do this to Killer Mike when he was on The View, and Killer Mike literally sat here and said, hey, I supported Keisha Lance Bottoms. I supported Ralph Warnock. I supported John Ossoff, right, in Georgia. And he said, you should support the people that I've supported. You should support the person who the people I've supported are supporting.
Okay.
That's y'all opportunity to say, well, clearly he's talking about President Biden. Why do y'all need us to say this if we don't feel comfortable saying it?
No, it's not that we need you to say it, but I think other folks need to hear, because, one of the things I'm sorry, I just jumped you, I'm sorry, but one of the things that we've been talking about is the fact that getting facts out through the media seems to be very difficult.
I feel like I just spewed some facts.
Yeah.
Yes, but we need you to do it on your show.
Well, the reality is I think both candidates are trash. So but I am going to vote in November, and I'm going to vote my best interest, and I'm going to vote who I think, can preserve democracy. So if I think both candidates are trash and I don't feel like, endorsing one, would you rather me endorse an individual or endorse the fact that, hey, we need to go out here and protect democracy?
And by the way, I think it's incredibly powerful to use your platform just to draw the contrast. I actually tend to agree that I don't think an endorsement is somehow more powerful than reminding folks the other person tried to overturn our democracy. That breaks through. But I want to ask.
You know what? I'm going to stop it right there because I know you was looking like if I listen to these cackling hands a few more seconds, I'm going to combust. So what are your thoughts on that? Because I was making faces. I cannot stand Cloudy Halston. I cannot stand her, but that's just me.
Okay, let me say this right here. Because somebody's stupid. For them to be talking about there's a lot of stupid people out here because they didn't vote the way you felt like they should vote. It's a problem for me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes this country great. We have the opportunity to vote for whomever we want to vote for. We have the opportunity to have different opinions. We have the opportunity to say, you know what, I don't like that candidate. But I'm not going to say, you know what, because you voting for this candidate right here, you stupid. We just don't agree on what we you know what I'm saying? We don't agree. Now, I am so sick of people like Charlemagne, because he tried to overturn this. He's trying to destroy democracy. He's trying to do this. If I'm saying this, okay, let's go down this rabbit hole for a minute. Okay. Joseph R. Biden Jr., the Supreme Court told him, you cannot forgive student loans. The Supreme Court told him that. He chose to do it anyway. Is that not destroying democracy? The doggone Congress told him, you cannot do that. It is illegal. You can't forgive student loans. He talking about he's going to do it anyway. Is that not destroying democracy? See, it's amazing to me when they talk about destroying democracy. When this man is sitting up here saying he just did an executive order so they couldn't listen to the recording of him. Is that not destroying democracy? You know, it's funny to me when I hear these people talk. They sit up there and showed the whole video of January 6th. These people were being walked through the doggone Capitol. Police was walking through these people through the Capitol. They had one guy that the police handcuffed, that when they got around the corner, they unhandcuffed, burnt fist, and left. Nobody except for Ashley Babbitt died January 6th, got killed January 6th. Those police officers didn't get killed January 6th, but they still want to spew these lies. Charlemagne wants to stay to spew these lies. The View want to stay to spew these lies. Then they bring up Marjorie Taylor Greene. Listen, I live in Georgia. You know for yourself, I don't agree with everything Marjorie Taylor Greene said. I don't agree with everything Donald Trump said. I don't agree with everything my husband said. He pay my bills. Let's just be for real about it. I don't agree with it's not like, I mean, we're not going to agree with everything everybody say. Mm-hmm. But to say that Marjorie Taylor Greene is stupid and you think what Jasmine Crockett did or said is okay, or AOC is okay, or any of these other people is okay, really? I mean, they silly. It's silly. It's silly to me. And if you ask me, I'm going to tell you, y'all want to know who I'm going to endorse? Trump. I ain't going to play the game with you. I'm going to flat out tell you who I'm going to endorse. I'm going to endorse Trump. And you want to know why? Because I think Trump is a better person for the job. I think he is a better candidate. I think he is a people's candidate. Regardless of what The View and CNN and Charlemagne and the rest of them want to pretend, the economy is trash up under Joe Biden. Joe Biden keeps telling this lie that inflation was at 9% when I got in office, which is the biggest lie ever. It was 2% or less when he got in office. Rent for 2 bedrooms when he got in office was $1,200 and $1,300. Now they're $2,000, and the doggone income that people is getting is the same. You used to take $5 and buy you some eggs and some bread. Now you got to take $5 and decide which one you're going to buy. So when they tell about who you're going to vote for, you're going to vote for the better candidate. It's obvious Trump. You don't have to like his personality. You don't have to like the things he said, because the country has gotten so weak. We have gotten so weak as a society, so weak as a country. We're so weak as a nation that anything hurts your feelings now. But because they're so weak, when Trump says something, it hurt their feelings. But they're okay with Joe Biden getting up there calling over 75 million people fascists. They're a threat to democracy. Calling us all of these names, that's okay. See, that's the difference between the left and the right. We don't have to go that route, and because we want to play that game. I think everybody who vote for Joe Biden believe in sex trafficking, believe in child trafficking, believe in getting in the shower with your daughter, believe in doing drugs at the White House. You know, I can go down that route. I mean, it's just silly to me. It really is.
Yeah, it's like, with Charlemagne, I'm going to vote my best interest. And it's like, people always allude like they know what your best interests are, to say, well, when you voting, if you're voting for Trump, you're voting against your best interests, but you don't even know what my interests are. So how can you make that statement when you don't know my interests? And it's so crazy to me that, they're sitting up here again, breaking down all this stuff, talk about democracy when we are a constitutional republic. How many times we got to tell these people that word makes me sick. That word, hearing the word democracy is like hearing the N word to me, or hearing all these other words. It's like, it's stupid. Y'all giving it more power than it really needs. And democracy, we are not. We're not that type of government. We're a democratic process kind of country.
Thank you.
But we're not a democracy.
Thank you.
And that's what makes me so mad about them. And those cackling hands on the View, and Sonny was like, well, no, we need you to endorse. But see, the thing is, Charlemagne, the Democrats, he basically endorsed Biden without saying it. You know what I'm saying? He said, because when you support these type of people, you automatically saying you're supporting this person. But the thing is, like I say again, if you're going to wait, be strong in your convictions. Like you said, and look, I'm voting Trump in 2024. I'm voting Trump 2024. Unless something changes where either I'm not here to vote for him, Trump is not here to be voted for. That's the only way I won't vote for Trump at this point.
I'll tell you what, if I'm not here to vote for him, don't let me vote for Biden. Because you know the dead vote for Biden. I'm just saying, make sure if I'm not here in November the 5th to vote for Trump, do not let me vote for Biden. I'm just saying.
You know what?
What?
It took me about 3 seconds to catch on.
Don't let me vote for Biden now, for real. Whatever you do, promise me right now with everybody watching that you will not let me vote for Biden if I'm not here November 5th, 2024. I'm for real now. Don't let me vote for Biden now. I'm just saying.
Okay, y'all. Okay. She caught me by surprise with that. Okay. See, she be saying something. She be like serious, but I get so tickled. Y'all forgive me. But that's true because you will end up voting for Biden.
Yeah, don't let me vote for Biden now, for real.
But see, it's like Charlemagne, again, he admitted that he may be one of the stupid ones. And I agree with him. Maybe he is. Because the thing is, you wanna please these women on this show that really don't give any care about you. They swept it down, they like you. But the moment you would have said, no, I'm not endorsing Biden and I'm not voting for him, they would have tore him a new one. But they're supposed to like him though. See, the thing is, me and you can disagree.
Oh, we do it a lot.
Right, but it doesn't mean that we stop liking you.
I still love you. I still love you. At the end of the day, I still love you. Right. You get on my nerves sometimes, and I still tell you I love you because I do. I don't have to like everything you say. I don't have to like you every day. Some days I don't like myself. Some days I be like, Popcorn, you done got on your nerve. You done got on your own nerve. You understand what I'm saying? But come on now. It's we being real around here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's one more.
Hey, Karen, Karen get on my nerve. Whoop it. That's her real name, Karen.
Oh, yeah, that is her name, her real name.
And she always want to call somebody a Karen. Girl, you are the true Karen.
She really is. She really, really is. I mean, like I said again, they told the same line. Even the white lady on the end, whatever her name is, she's supposed to be a Republican. And she's supposed to be the Republican voice. Now, exactly. Like Meghan, McCain or not, but she stood on a Republican side. Yeah. Because she would fight with them on that, even though she didn't like Trump, but she was telling them the truth about Trump. Like, if y'all don't do this, this was going to happen. You don't have to like it. And then I like when they had that black woman fill in. Do you know which one they had on there one time? She filled in as a Republican, and they was trying to comfort her.
Oh, yeah, I liked her.
Yeah, I liked her. I said I wish she would have stayed because they couldn't play that race card.
They couldn't play it. They need to put me on there.
Baby.
Well, let me go back real quick before you go to the next video because I want to talk about Charlemagne Charlemagne to myself. Did you hear about Project 2025?
Speak on that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm so tired of them talking about Project 2025. Republicans going to do this. They're going to change the economy. They're going to change the social policies. They're going to do that. Democrats doing it. So what they had, Project 2020, 2021? They had Project 2021 because the economy has changed since they've been in office. Social policies have changed since they've been in office. What president gets in office and things doesn't change? When Obama was in office, gay marriage came to play. I'm just saying, so what doesn't change? They're trying to, this fearmonger bull crap with the Project 2025. Okay, you want to know the truth? I agree with a lot of it.
Right.
I agree with a lot of it. I don't see none of them flying bats out here crying about Title IX and how Joe Biden is sitting up there and added to Title IX that biological men Men with XY chromosomes. I don't care what you call yourself. If you got XY chromosomes, you are a man. I know y'all don't know this, but if you have XY chromosomes, if you're born with 2 round balls that can jiggle, you were born a man. You can do what you want to do with them. You can cut them off, you can tuck them, you can plug them. You can do whatever you want to do with them. You were born a man. If you want people to call you a woman and they do that, more power to you. I have no problem with it. I really don't. But let's not play this game. Y'all have no problem with him doing that to Title IX. But y'all want to say that Trump is a dictator. I can't take these people real out here.
And I'm going to push back on something you just said, sis, and because I'm a man.
Okay.
Men don't want to get rid of their balls. Some males want to get rid of their balls, but men love their balls. Like you did a video the other day, I think it was yesterday, where this person was walking up to people asking them, do they want to donate their scrotums in the name of toxic masculinity and trans men. And I'm saying to myself, like, first of all, any man, real man, they like to hold their balls. They like to, they like their balls. Like, I mean, you don't want nothing to happen to your sacred treasure down there.
They put their hand on just to rest their hand.
I sleep with my,
yeah.
So the thing is,
they do it to be disrespectful. Nothing. It's just like a natural habit.
Hey, I got them. It's like women, y'all got these, and and we got these, and so we like, hey, these mine, and
God good, but ain't God good?
Yeah.
God gave us 2 of these for a reason. I'm gonna say this real quick. God gave y'all. Listen, hold up now. God gave y'all those 2 to produce a baby. God gave us these 2 to feed a baby. It is what it is.
Come on.
It is what it is.
And that right there, that is the reality of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, most men, we don't even want to have a vasectomy because we want nobody going around our junk. You know what I'm saying? It's too close. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I told them yesterday, if you don't want your balls, give them up. But real men, they want their balls. They ain't trying to get their balls up for nothing. I mean, you just keep one. Nah. I mean, I'm gonna leave that right there. But anyway, like you said,
leave that right there because we gotta talk about this for 1-2 minutes real quick. I hate when I hear people talk about some toxic masculinity. That irks me. That's an issue for me. That irks me. Because a man is masculine does not mean he's toxic. That's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be masculine. Because he have a deep voice, or because his voice is stronger than yours, or because he do things a different way does not mean he is toxic. That means that he's a man, darling. He's a masculine man. Please give me the man that's masculine. I'm not trying to be funny. Give him to me. Because like I said, no country can survive without a masculine man. It's not, we can't survive. That's why we're in such bad shapes now, because they're talking about toxic masculinity. They want the men to get to their feminine side. Let me tell you something. I got a husband, I got a son, I got a brother, I got a daddy. If they got a feminine side, they better keep it away from me. I don't want to see it. I'm just being honest with you. I got the feminine side.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm the feminine side. I'm his feminine side.
Right.
I'm my son's feminine side. His girlfriend or whatever, that's his feminine side.
Right.
I mean, this stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And they don't talk about toxic femininity, if you want to call it that. Look at these feminist movements. They're toxic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy to me. It's like you can put certain things on one side and you want to destroy the patriarchy. And
that's what it is.
And it's just so weird to me. But like I said, in this case, like I said, and I agree with you when you always say that women right now, they cannot be president. They cannot. And with Joe Biden, he's making it where it seemed like even males at this point, and I said males, not men, can't even be president because look at what he's doing. He's so weak and feckless, and then, it's just weird. I mean, so again, I can tell you
like this right here. And I'm be 100 with you. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. I'd rather have me a man who's going to get out there and tell somebody, let me tell you something. If you say one more wrong thing to my wife, you might not be able to say nothing else.
Right.
Then a man that's going to get out there, listen, please don't talk to my wife like that. Because I'm going to need you to go ahead and put this, I'll stop to this right now. Go ahead. Look, I gave you a warning. Ain't no more warnings out of this. And I'm saying that I'd rather have Trump say, let me tell y'all something. This is how this going to go. And if y'all try it, this is what I'm going to do. Instead of, don't come.
Don't. Just simply don't.
I'm going to be like Trump. I'm going to bomb the hell out of him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we're at a time now, like I said again, where we got to really see the handwriting on the wall. And again, nobody can tell anybody how to vote. What I will say is look into the candidates, do some deep dives, and do some real research. Don't listen to MSNBC and don't listen to do your own research. I think that's the problem. We listen to the media heads. Well, not we, but a lot of people that listen to the media heads and they take it from them instead of doing a deep dive. Because once they do a deep dive, you'll find out things about both candidates that you found out that you thought was true was a lie, and some things that was lied on, you'll find out it was actually the truth. Some of the things they said about Joe Biden is actually the truth, but they say that everything that people saying was a lie, and vice versa with Trump. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that's going on. And like I said again, with Charlemagne the Fraud and The View and the Rachel Maddows and the Joy Reids and all these different people.
How the people with the name Joy and Sonny and Whoopi, they the most miserable people here.
That's why I call it Cloudy. I call it Joyless Reed, Joyless Behart. They joyless.
They are. I don't get it. It's ridiculous. And let me say this. And I'm talking right now. I'm talking to women, and I'm talking about to the Black community. I'm talking to women of all races. I don't care what your race is. If you're a woman, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. If you're Black, I'm talking to you. Let me tell you something. If you care about your women, if you care about your daughters, if you want your daughters to be able to literally be able to be mothers out here, to be able to, it's nothing wrong with being a mother. It's nothing wrong with being a wife. It's nothing wrong with letting your husband take control. That doesn't make you less than a woman. That doesn't make you doggone weak. Because you want to do this. This doesn't make you she weak. She let this man do that. It's nothing wrong with that. If you want your daughters to have a happy life, and I'm not saying you got to be married to have a happy life, but if you want your daughter, to me, being a mother and being a wife, I've been a hairstylist, I've been a lot of stuff. I think those are my best accomplishments. And I know a lot of people might feel like they're not accomplishments. Those are two of my best accomplishments. Because guess what? I enjoy being a wife. I enjoy being a mother. Don't let these doggone feminists and Democrats or whatever shame you to feeling bad because you want to be a wife or a mother. And for the Black community, if you want to vote for a Republican or a conservative, don't let nobody shame you for voting for who you want to vote for. You don't have to agree with doggone all this junk that the Democrats agree with just because you're Black. Because at the end of the day, mothers, if you care about your daughters for real, if women care about their daughters, if fathers care about their daughters, and you want your daughter to get a scholarship, you want your daughter to be able to run track and to have the opportunity to win, Joe Biden is stripping that away. The Democrats are stripping that away. Every right women have has been given to us by Republicans. Democrats have fought against all women's rights. And guess what they're doing? While they're pretending to care about women's rights, they're taking women's rights away. So really do your homework like President Dontae is saying. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, it's just a lot of stuff. Like I said, you're giving them some nuggets. And just one last little piece I want to tell you. Did you hear about Nikki Haley now endorsing Trump?
I said I wasn't going to comment on it, but you brought it up. You brought it up, so I ain't got no choice. But yeah, I heard about it.
So how do you feel about that?
Who else you going to endorse? Who else you going to vote for?
I thought she was going to switch over, maybe try to, roll with Biden.
Let me tell you, she might as well. She might as well, because if she thinking saying that she's going to vote for Trump, not going to get her on the VP ticket, it's not going to happen.
No.
It's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you, Trump, you need to be watching the PPP show. And if you're not, I don't know why. I'm just being honest with you. But Trump, let me tell you something. If you want to keep those 75 plus million plus the other ones you gained, you better not put Nikki Haley on your ticket because you're going to lose.
Yep, big
if
time.
you put Nikki Haley on your ticket, Trump, you're going to lose. I don't know if you're not watching. Let me tell you something, Trump. You need to be watching the PPP show. You need to be watching Popcorns and Pajamas. You need to be watching President Dontae. You need to be watching. What are you doing? Because we're trying to help you out here.
Right. Yeah, trying to help you big time. Because honestly, Nikki Haley, I don't think you need to play that role with the whole Democrats when it comes to we got to have a woman.
The identity politics bull crap. I don't think so either.
Now, if he did, I would honestly say maybe having somebody like Byron Donalds.
I got a crush on.
having him on the ticket because I like Byron
Yeah,
Donalds.
I do too. I like him too.
45. I mean, he's young. You know, he still got a lot more life, God willing, in him. You know, so even
he's not afraid to speak up. He's not afraid to say what. Let me tell Trump something, because I'm tired of playing with him for real. I'm tired of playing with Trump. I'm tired of playing with Trump. I try to be politically correct. I'm tired of this. He's winding down. Let me tell you something. You need to have Byron Donalds. You need to have Vivek Ramaswamy. And I'm not a big fan of Vivek Ramaswamy, but what I do like about Vivek Ramaswamy, he speaks his mind. You need to have him somewhere in that cabinet. You probably need to have him as your press secretary for real.
Yes.
If you want to know the truth, you need to have Vivek. If you can't get Kayleigh McEnany, which I don't think you're going to be able to get her again, you need to get Vivek Ramaswamy as your press secretary.
No, he would be the boss.
I mean, let's be for real. Byron Donalds needs to be somewhere in your cabinet. You understand what I'm saying? Stop playing these games now.
Yeah.
Come on, stop playing these games. Stop playing these games. And I know, let me tell y'all this right here. And I know y'all get ready to get mad at me, but I'm just gonna say it. And I like Tucker Carlson. Stop with the Tucker Carlson being VP bull crap.
Nah.
No, stop it. Stop it with that. That's one thing that get on my nerve about these Republicans and these conservatives, all this old silliness. I like Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson does not need to be no VP. Let me tell you something. Trump really just not getting his feet wet into politics. Tucker Carlson, I don't care how many people he have interviewed, he's not ready for that. We need somebody now who got some background and some history in politics to be the VP. So when Trump leaves, they can take over. Come on now, y'all stop with that silliness.
I don't think that he's interested in running anyway.
Yeah, start with that.
I mean, and then like I said again, I'm like in the back of my head, I just got this little weird feeling that some kind of way DeSantis is going to end up affiliated with this. I don't know why I feel that, but they don't, they've been talking, so I think that's who he's going to really tap.
I think so too. I think that too.
I really think that's what's going to happen, because if he do that, that's kind of like going to guarantee him, a win too, because they're going to see that they came back together. And Florida, already is red. I mean, it's ruby red. So with them two coming back together, I think that may be a good ticket, but at the same time, it's like it may be too much Trump-esque, if that makes sense,
Yeah, makes sense, but I would love to see him come up on a debate stage, baby.
That would be good. I would love to see Byron Donalds going against Kamala, though, because I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Just like I did Jordan Reed. I mean, Jordan Reed could do nothing with him.
I would love you talking about get my popcorn, baby. You talking about going live? I'm gonna go live on everything I got to see that. Yes. What? Yes.
Yeah, we definitely want to do something on my live for that debate, the 27th of June.
And see, I can't because that's my anniversary. So you go live and I'll be able to watch it.
Listen, y'all, I'm gonna come on the PPP show. Y'all heard us tell me go live. I ain't going live. I'm going to our show.
Go live and I can watch it. You know what I'm saying?